Luke Littler in the semi-finals. If you both play like you have been, do you think we could see an all-time classic?
Well, that's the plan. Me, being I bet if I look at my phone when I go back, it'll text me and say I'll see you in the semi-final, boy, because me and Littler are very, very close. Not a lot of people know that, but we are.
This is your first meeting in televised competition. What do you feel the key is to beating Luke over this distance?
It's our first meeting in any PDC scenario, so I'm expecting him to hit everything, and hopefully I hit everything, and we'll see who the winner is.
Josh, well done on that win there. Like Jake said, it's your first meeting with Luke next. We asked him how you became friends, and he couldn't quite remember, so how did you become friends?
Well, the first time we met was actually in Clarny before I won my third card. Everybody heard of him because he was in Lakeside and stuff like that, and I actually beat him 4-2 in that scenario, but in the short format it means nothing, and obviously it was in the WDF where you start from, and I would say when he won his third card, and because we're in the same age bracket, well, obviously I'm 6 years older, but at the same time he's matured a lot, and we talk nearly every day.
How hard is it when you're playing in such a big tournament with one of the biggest titles in darts, and you're playing one of your close friends up there? Does it make it more difficult to prepare and go into that match?
It can do, but I'm hoping it doesn't, because the two of us know how we can play. We can both win any tournament when we're on our day, but sometimes when close friends come into the scenario, it can be difficult, but hopefully tomorrow for the two of us it doesn't.
Well done tonight, Josh. Thank you.
Thank you.
Just on that, Josh, Stephen Bunyan and Nathan Aspinall were also very close with him. They both received quite a bit of criticism at the World Championship for kind of passing it over to Luke and maybe taking the pressure off him a bit. Is that something you're wary of going into it tomorrow?
No. As I said, but I think tomorrow, obviously, Luke will be in his room and I'll be in my room, but as I said, if I go to my phone and he said I'll see you in the semi-final, boy, that's exactly what I'll get. But no, I'm not feeling any pressure, and he obviously clearly doesn't feel any pressure at all, so I think personally between the two of us it'll be fireworks tomorrow.
So you won't be afraid to give it large if there is a big check out there?
Oh well, I'll give it large if I know I'm well ahead. I'm not like that, everybody knows that, so if I'm a good bit ahead and I feel it needs to be done, I'll do it. If I'm still ahead and there's no need to do it, there's no need to do it.
Josh, if I can I take you back to the Grand Slam a couple of years ago, James Wade. You had him in a similar position to what you had Gezi tonight, but obviously that went wrong. What was the main difference between those two matches?
Manufacturing, and back then I think I was a wee bit scared of learning how to win, whereas I'm not now. I want to win and I'll feed off winning. Whereas back then I was like, oh, I'm going to the semi-final of the Grand Slam, whereas now I've had the UK Open semi-final, won the World Cup and all that, I'm not scared to win now.
And keeping the theme on James Wade, if you do win this tournament, you'll beat James Wade's record as the youngest matchplay champion.
Well, so will that there. So one of the two of us is going to be in the final anyway, so obviously, fingers crossed it's me. Obviously he's saying fingers crossed for him too, so yeah, one of us is going to be the youngest matchplay champion.